After days of deadly violence and demonstrations across the streets of Kathmandu that gave Nepal a new prime minister, the Himalayan nation is today mourning the death of Gen Z demonstrators who died during the agitation in Nepal. The interim government, headed by former Chief Justice Sushila Karki, had declared September 17th as a day of mourning in memory of all those killed during the countrywide protests. The government has also announced to provide 1.5 million Nepalese rupees as compensation to the families of those killed during the protests. Heartbreaking images coming from the capital, Kathmandu. It shows on the screens right now crying relatives holding funerals for loved ones. And that's at the Pashupatinath temple, a sacred Hindu site. Relatives were seen desperately trying to console distraught mothers who cried uncontrollably as their children's bodies were brought out of the mortuary and taken for their last rites. Hundreds of friends, family members and even strangers attended the procession as the bodies were driven through Kathmandu roads. Thousands of relatives and onlookers watched as smoke and ash wreathed the piles of 4 bodies cremated near the temple. A national flag was placed on each coffin, which was escorted by a police guard of honor. At least 72 people died in relation to the unrest of the Gen Z demonstrations by young people who were perhaps frustrated at a lack of opportunity and perceived government corruption, with more than 2,100 injured in these protests. And for more on this, our correspondent Saloni Murarka has sent us this report from Kathmandu.
The 3-member cabinet headed by the interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki have decided to observe September 17th as a national mourning day and a public holiday. Announcing this decision, the newly appointed Home Minister Om Prakash Aryal also informed that those killed during the Gen Z's protest will be recognized as martyrs, and families of those killed will be provided assistance of Rs 15 lakh. The Nepal government has also decided to launch a judicial inquiry into the violence and vandalism that broke out last week across the country, killing over 70 people so far. A very peaceful protest turned violent very quickly, and on the very same day, 19 people were killed. Meanwhile, the security forces of Nepal continue the crackdown on those items stolen, such as the weapons, cash, and the historical documents from the government buildings during the protest. As per the latest report, the Nepal army has informed that over 250 weapons and guns have been recovered. However, the Central Bureau of Investigation of Nepal has urged public not to buy or sell such items. I'm Saloni Murarka reporting for WION from Kathmandu.